What's up, everybody? This is the Revolutionary Mind coming to you live somewhere from New York City. It's raining outside like cats and dogs right now, and I'm here to talk to you about how we need to get our minds right and get ourselves ready to get out of the situation that we're in. It's time. It's past time. It's time for us to start doing and stop talking. It all begins with your mind. Once your mind is in the right set, in the right state, then you can start doing what you need to do. We've been seeing too long now that these people who perpetrate hatred are getting away with hatred. They're getting away with murder. They're getting away with brutality. They're getting away with pretty much everything. We keep coming on platforms, advocating for them, making excuses for them, and forgiving them. You believe in God? I believe in God as well. You want to forgive? Then by all means forgive. But when you get in front of the television, when you get in front of cameras, and you're telling everybody that you forgive these people for doing what they do against you, and for taking the life of one of your family members, it's not a good look. Because these people are not going to do the same thing if you do something to their family. They'll be the first to condemn you. They'll be the first to have the book thrown at you. They'll be the first to say they do not forgive you for anything and nothing that you do. So I don't understand why we keep having these African American people, these people of the melanated diaspora, continue to either throw other black people under the bus or forgive those who commit these heinous acts against them. The time for forgiveness is over. If you want to forgive, forgive in private, but do not tell the whole damn world. Because I can promise you that the people that perpetrate this hatred towards you don't give a damn if you forgive them or not. Because if they actually cared about you, they wouldn't perpetrate this hatred against you to begin with. So we gotta get our minds right, people. We have to get our minds right. A lot of us are living in a fantasy land. A lot of us have gotten comfortable with the reality that we live in right now. And nobody should be comfortable with that at all. No one on this earth should be comfortable living in a society where you are hated based on your own color. They got societies where people are hated and persecuted against just for their religion. So it makes no sense. You need to educate yourselves, start opening up books, start researching your history, start, researching, these famous black minds out there like Malcolm X, Dr. Henry Clark, you know, Francis, Dr. Francis Welsing. All these people who are telling us things from back in the day that are happening right now. It was like a premonition to what is happening right now, what is occurring right now in society. Once you get your mind together and get your mind straight and start understanding that you're not hateful for loving your own people, you're not hateful for questioning what's happening in this world, then you'll start to understand and start to realize that we live in a society where things are not fair based on what happens to us, but everybody else gets a fair shake. We live in a society where things go bad for us. People persecute us. People do things against us. I'm not saying all of us are innocent because we're not all innocent, but there are things that happen that we get the book thrown at us. We get the worst of it, where other people that do the same thing don't get the worst of it at all. We got people in our society that are sabotaging us as a whole to be united. We got people in our group, in our community, in our society who get on platforms and divide us. You need to educate yourselves. You need to educate yourselves. We need to take trips to the motherland and see how things are going there. I guarantee you, if you go to Africa, you go to any of these other countries where the majority of the people are black like you will feel at peace. You will feel at home. Now, I'm sure they got their set of problems like any other place does, because everywhere you go, there's going to be a set of problems. But the one thing you won't have to worry about when you go to a place like that, when you are surrounded by people that look like you, is racism. You don't have to worry about somebody persecuting you or discriminating against you for the color of your skin. You don't have to worry about someone calling the police on you because you're black and they don't like you. You don't have to worry about someone calling you a race baiter because you're talking about the truth and the reality of the situation that you live in every single day and what affects your people. You don't have to worry about that because you're living amongst your people. That's why many black people now are feeling that integration was the worst thing that could have happened to us. And for many years, I never felt that way. I felt like being integrated with people was a great thing because we get to learn about each other's cultures and we get to learn about each other and understand each other, and all the hatred goes away. But apparently, I was wrong, and many other people who thought that way is wrong, because there are so many more people in this world who do not want us around just because we are who we are. They label us all as one thing. They don't look at us as individuals like they are considered individuals when they do something. They look at us as one person. If one black man raped a white girl, then all black men are rapists. If one black man robbed a liquor store or murdered someone, all black men are thieves or robbers or murderers. If one black woman is promiscuous, then all black women are promiscuous. They put us all in one category. We don't get the option of being an individual like most people get the option of being an individual. We always get labeled as one thing, and we stay that way no matter what we do. That's just the way that they treat us, and it's not right. It's not fair. When we get on here and we talk about things like this on YouTube, on social media, they call us whiners, babies, that we're complaining about things. I think that if they put themselves in our shoes and they lived a year, just a year, not even a month, live a whole year as a black person and see what they go through, I think you'll start to understand why black people so-called whine about things. Because when you're not being treated fairly like everybody else, that's a problem. Because we're supposed to be in this system of equality, where that means that everybody is treated and given a fair handshake. It doesn't happen. It doesn't. They want to call us lazy, but based on what I've done my research on and what many others have done their research on, this nation wouldn't be anything without people like me and you out there in the black diaspora that helped build this nation. We were out there working on the field, so while they were at home doing nothing but watching us and whipping us and telling us where to go, point A to point B. But they want to say that we're lazy. We put more food on their table than they put on their own table because they make money off of us when it comes to the sports, when it comes to anything. We're doing that for them. And I'm not trying to one up my people. It's a reality. I know that white people work as well. But when it comes to the majority of things where money is going, money comes more from the black community than anything. Why do you think that the black community is in such shambles now? Because they give their money to these people and don't put their money into their own communities. Every other culture that has come to this country has put their money into their own people, and they make their communities flourish. They take care of their people. Black people give their money right back to the people who they complain about the most. How does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. You are called hateful if you speak out against the dating choices that some people in our community make. You have like-minded black people that think that if you talk about loving your own people and talking about black unification, that is a threat, that's evil. It's not evil and it's not a threat, and there's nothing wrong with that. They can talk about their white pride, they can talk about whatever they want over on their own channels, or amongst themselves in their own privacy of their own home. But there is nothing wrong with a black man, getting up and trying to take charge and letting the community know that he's there for them. I'm so proud of these brothers that I've seen these videos. They're stepping up, protecting the women, showing women that there are men out there that actually will stand up for black women, because I told you, there are. You can't believe everything that you're told by these people because they're not telling you the truth. They don't want you to believe what is reality. They want you to believe their lies. Because as long as you believe their lies, as long as you believe everything you're being told by them, they're going to have you. They're going to have you in the mental slavery, the mental chains that they have. You're not going to be able to break free. And unfortunately for some of our people, for many of our people, I'm going to say it, I'm just going to be honest, for many of our people, that's just the way it's going to be. They're never going to be free, because even if they see what's going on right in front of them, they're never going to want to break free of the chains that have been put on them, that have been placed on them for years. They'll let their kids go to these schools, and their kids will learn that they're just slaves. Their kids won't learn of black excellence, of whatever, of other things that black people have done. They won't realize that black people created open heart surgery, that black people created more things than just peanut butter and potato chips, okay? They won't learn that a black woman created the First, closed circuit television, which people use every single day for home video cameras to make sure that nobody's robbing you, for evidence when someone's trying to case the joint, or someone's doing something they shouldn't be doing. All that closed circuit video stuff came from a black woman. You want to talk about radiators? It came from a black woman. Refrigerators, black woman. Black man. The stick shift, black people. There's a lot of things that we've made. And I'm going to start going into detail on things that black people have made and have contributed to society that not only we use, but the rest of the world uses as well. I'm going to start going deep into that. That's what my channel is going to be about. On this channel, I'm going to go hard into educating and letting people who don't know the facts about what we've done in the past and what we contribute to society. I'm going to go deep into that and let you know what we've done. Because we've done a lot. Don't be fooled. We've done a lot. At the end of the day, I have no hatred towards white people. At the end of the day, I dislike what they do. I dislike the practices that they do, the evil that they do. I dislike the evil that black people do as well. But I'm not about hatred. I never have been about hatred. I never will be about hatred. The only thing I want is for black people to stop forgiving everything that's done to them, because people are not doing the same for you. Around the world, people are treating you like trash, and you're forgiving them. You've been forgiving people forever and ever and ever, and it's not changing anything. I'm not going to tell you to go out there and be violent. I'm not going to tell you to go out there and get a gun. I'm not going to tell you none of that. That's up to you to do. That's not for me to tell you to do. But what I am going to tell you is we need to unite, and it starts with our mind. We got to stop believing everything these people tell us, and we got to start questioning what they're telling us. We got to start doing our own research, because they're not going to tell us anything that benefits us. They're only going to tell us things that benefit them. When it comes to the interracial dating, it benefits them. It doesn't benefit us. When it comes to embracing negativity and negative stereotypes about black people, that doesn't benefit us. That makes us look bad. It benefits them in their argument that black people are lazy and black people are this and black people are that. When black men are going on videos and talking about black women negatively, when black women are going on videos and talking about black men negatively, and they're out there hunting for white men and white women, that's not making us look good. That's helping them. That's not helping us. You can't complain about white people oppressing you. You can't complain about oppression, period, if you're going to your oppressor as a dating option. You can't complain about white people being this way and white people being this way to you if you're going to them. And the thing is that a lot of people that are going to these people now are starting to realize that it's not a good option. They're either getting killed, or things that are bad are happening to them that didn't happen to them, that they never thought would happen to them before, are happening to them now. It's terrible, but it's true. And that's just the way it is. So I'm not going to keep you much longer, ladies and gentlemen. It's raining outside. I got a lot to do today on this Sunday. I got to clean up in here and everything. This is just a little garage right here. So I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to talk to you next time. Hopefully, this has given you some food for thought. I'm definitely going to do some more videos teaching, educating about the past and talking about what we've done. I did a video on Sarah Bartman on my other channel a long time ago, and it brought me to tears. It was so, horrible what they did to that woman. But I'm going to talk to you guys again soon. This is the Revolutionary Mind. Remember, black unity, black love, black power. That's what we are. United we stand, divided we fall. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time.